Hey people. Something came through today. And this is something that actually I've kind of been, it's amazing to me that I hadn't noticed it or that I hadn't made it conscious. Because it's the kind of thing that really is so obvious to me. It's so obvious to me on a deep level. And what came through is that this cabaret is actually about healing. And I don't know why this kind of felt so profound or so kind of so earth-shaking, because on some level it's like I've known it's exactly what I'm trying to do. But I was talking to a student yesterday and then again today. And she was just like so clear about what was happening in me. healing blues. But what became really clear, it was kind of in the context of thinking about why I'm doing this, and what it really is that's coming through, and what I said on my post yesterday. I'm making a spiritual cabaret, declaring an intention, saying something that's very specific, that's very concrete, even though I have no idea what it's going to look like. It's a specific thing. It's a declared intention. And as opposed to, what I've been feeling a little bit is sometimes I kind of hide behind this notion of like, well, it's just coming through me, so I'm just going to not prepare and not think about it and hope that it like randomly just poofs into existence in exactly the way that I'm imagining it. But it feels really good to be declaring this is what I want to do, and letting myself do that. And now I can construct it, now I can play with it, now I can try things out. Some of it may be great, some of it may be really bad. I can look at all that, I can work with it, I can deal with that. So that all feels amazing. But there's a part of that, there's a part of that whole process that's about owning my own intention, owning the fact that this is what I want to do. It's something important to me. It's coming out of me and I want it. And this is undoubtedly going to be a theme in the cabaret or in the show, but there's a way in which we often, at least kind of in my generation, people I've talked to, and something I've noticed in peers of mine, there's a way in which our own desires often become these kind of, it's almost like we don't know how to have a desire. We don't know how to hold a desire. We're not sure if we're allowed to have desires. We know that there's a multiplicity of perspectives in the world, and that ultimately our perspective as a spiritual being, from a transcendent point of view, our perspective is essentially no different than anyone else's perspective. It's just a very partial, it's one human being's experience of this cosmic infinite universe. So we're inclined not to privilege any perspective, including our own. So when we have desires, we kind of figure, those are just my desires, but they don't really matter in the cosmic scheme because they're all equal in the cosmic scheme. But all of that's kind of true and kind of bullshit. Because at the end of the day, we are an individual. And yes, we can adopt a cosmic perspective. Yes, we can experience consciousness beyond all conditioning. But that doesn't mean that when we as a human being have a desire, want to do something, that it's not important, or that it's not our mission in life, that it's not something deep. Maybe it's not, but maybe it is. So letting myself take desires seriously, and one of the things that helps me remember that that's important is realizing that what I'm doing is ultimately healing for other people as well. So it's not just my desire to do my thing, like come hell or high water, with no regard for other people. It's actually about creating something that can be an inspiring experience, a healing experience, a transformative experience for me, but also for others. And it's a shared thing, and it's actually something that it's a gift in a way to the world. Remembering that really gives me strength and confidence, and it gives me conviction. It gives me a sense of like, yay, I can take hold of my idea and really put it out there, and really make something great, and really believe in the value of it. So that's where I am today, people. Healing. This is a spiritual cabaret. Healing is going to be central to it. One brick at a time, right? That's today's brick, is the healing brick. I appreciate you all so much. So much. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching, for commenting. You almost cannot know how important it is and how much it means to have you following and sort of, paying attention to this and allowing me to evolve what I'm doing with a sounding board. So, much love. Wonderful day. I'll see you soon.